Oh my goodness gracious. So I was just reading on the Hollywood Reporter website that CNN has tapped two executive producers to help revive their morning show that stars Don Lemon, Caitlin Collins, and Poppy Harlow. And so I did hear, just sort of like off the cuff a couple of weeks ago, that Don Lemon had gotten into some trouble over at CNN for saying that Nikki Haley was past her prime, and then he started to go into, a woman is past her prime in her 40s for sure. And so I kind of like wondered whether, I mean, he got into a lot of trouble because it was just viewed as sexist, but I wondered what he would say about Duchess Meghan. I mean, I guess he would say that she's in her prime, and that these are the best years of her life, right? I mean, if that's his, well, I mean, I understand it's sexist, especially if a man says it. I think if a woman says that, women have passed their prime in their 40s, I don't think anybody would have really been bothered by it. I can imagine many women being able to get away with that. Kathy Lee Gifford, any of those women over at NBC. It depends on who says it. And that's true for anybody. I mean, I think if I said men are, they have a sensitivity trip that is missing, and all of them, without exception, are totally insensitive or something like that. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit sexist, isn't it? I mean, it's true. Completely true. Have you ever met a man who was sensitive, like really sensitive, like on the level of like the average woman? I mean, okay, fine. I understand it. It's, what do you call it? Not just sexist. It's kind of like it's a stereotype, and it's, yeah, okay. I understand. But it comes from somewhere. They have no clue. They have no concept. Now, is it true that women are past their prime in their 40s? Whew. Well, I mean, considering I'm well past my 40s, I've never had a prime. I mean, I might have had a prime for a week. My prime lasted 1 week, and it was just downhill from there. So I don't know. But I just wondered what he would say about Duchess Meghan, whether she's in her prime, because I think she's in her prime. What do you think? I think this is a woman in her prime. Absolutely. Wouldn't you concur? I mean, she better enjoy these years, as hard as they may be, because, I give her another, she has a good 10 years to pull off a coup, And after that, I mean, it's okay, but it's not the same. First of all, you're not going to have the same energy levels as you did when you were when you were younger. I mean, it's the exceptional woman who still has energy after her 40s. Um, you know, I was so hurt the other day when my sister said to me very dismissively that, I'm bouncing off the wall, that, you're bouncing off the walls. It's too early in the morning. It's too much energy. And I was really confused just because in my own body, I feel like I have no energy. I feel like it's over, it's downhill. And someone thought I had so much energy that it was like too much, because I do think it matters. I think that, I mean, I hate to say it. I don't want to be an ageist or anything like that. I don't want to stereotype, because I think everyone is different. And I think that, some people come into their own much later in life. Um, I don't think I've ever had a prime, actually. But I mean, it could just be that I will never have a prime. You know what I mean? But I definitely think that this is the time for the Duchess of Sussex. These are the days of her lives. Megan, do you remember that soap opera, Days of Our Lives? I never watched it. It was on NBC, and I was more of an ABC kind of a girl. But these are the days of your lives, my darling. And you better make the very best of it. These are your prime years. And even though Dawn can't say it, I can say it because I'm a girl. And so I can say what Dawn cannot say. And I'm not saying it in a way to, I guess it also matters how you say it. I think Dawn was saying it to put down a woman, to say, shut up, go away. Nobody wants to hear you, Nikki Haley. And that made it, a diss. Whereas you can say the same thing to a woman and it could be a compliment. You could say that, well, I mean, how can you say you're past your prime and make that a compliment? You can't. But you can say you are in your prime. You can use that terminology to someone and it be a very positive thing, I think. And I definitely think that Meghan is in her prime. Don't you agree? The Princess of Windsor and the Duchess of Sussex. Okay? So let's see what she does. Let's see what she does.